sharing the morning with you, and welcome to Marine Day in Japan, International Chess Day, as Moon Day, National Fortune Cookie Day. Here's hoping your fortune is pretty good today. National Lollipop Day, National Pennsylvania Day. Feel proud, my fellow Pennsylvanians. And Royal Welsh Show Day, Space Exploration Day, World Jump Day. Well, you don't have to jump to enjoy this Monday, July 20th, 2026. Newswatch is straight ahead for you. And here's a report for you. Yes, a Newcastle man was killed Saturday in a crash in Mahoning Township. According to the report, the Pennsylvania State Police were the ones on the scene. Their report said that Noah Mills, 28, was driving a Nissan Altima north on Mohawk School Road just before 3:30 when he lost control on a curve and continued down a nearby driveway and hit a parked heavy-duty commercial truck. The release from the Pennsylvania State Police said the man died at the scene. NCTV45 reporting for you.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you haven't tuned into the news, it seems we have taken action against Iran. And on this Sunday, let's make sure that we say a special prayer and God bless our troops. Keep them out of harm's way as they do a very important job. God bless our troops and God bless the USA. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph. And now it's time to get to the birthdays as we always do. Rome McKnight, happy birthday. Jimmy Ross, happy birthday. Jeff Crivelli, happy birthday. Bonnie Corin, happy birthday. Marilyn Brown, happy birthday. Cherie Nixon Reinhardt, happy birthday. Beth Trimble, happy birthday. Anthony Shaner, happy birthday. Trish Koppel Bonner, happy birthday. Scott Brogan, happy birthday. Betsy Dominic, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. The Meat Guys on State Street in Newcastle, whether it's lamb, beef, steaks, or the favorite burgers, sausage, or kielbasa. They have it all at the Meat Guys and so much more. Check out the Meat Guys. The next time you shop, nobody beats our meats. Here at NCTV45, we're standing up to give you the most accurate weather forecast in Lawrence County, whether it's snow, rain, or just a nice sunny day. Our radar our local and national, will help you know what you're going to do on your way out to work or play. It's NCTV45 Weather, standing up to give you the most accurate forecast in Lawrence. Happy Monday and welcome to Lawrence County 45 Weather, where we're standing up to give you the most accurate forecast in Lawrence County. Lawrence County 45 Weather up next for you. This program is sponsored by Sony's Italian Restaurant, 3209 Wilmington Road, Newcastle, PA. Call 724-652-8900. Newcastle's Eastside Pharmacy, locally owned and your #1 choice for all your pharmacy needs. Whether it's prescriptions, supplements, wheelchair rentals, and so much more. Eastside Pharmacy, with that local touch, cares about you. They even have greeting cards for that get well wish, Band-Aids, and all kind of supplies. Eastside Pharmacy, 708 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Call 724-658-4557. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Nick's Auto Body, from a scratch to a dent to a major repair. Nick's Auto Body is your place to go for great service and quality work. In business since 1960, it's Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
Or Pizzeria Bar and Grill Newcastle for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
NCTV 45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 Weather, where we're standing up to give you the most accurate forecast in Lawrence County. And well, after last night's overnight low of around 70 degrees, we dipped down a little bit closer to the AM. How's your Monday looking? Well, folks, here's your dry day. As local radar is dry and the national radar same way, it's giving you a forecast that's going to look like this over your next few days. Overnight, about 70 degrees, 65 to 70. And your Monday, sunshine graces us, 87 and 70, kind of a good feeling day. And then Tuesday, rain, 82 and 61. Your Wednesday, 78 and 58 as we bounce back to some sunshine. And then Thursday, 79 and 59. Now that was Lawrence County 45 Weather, sponsored by Ford Pizzeria Bar and Grill. We're going to take a look at the weather chart and then hear from these great people who would like to hear from you.
Beside a love town, laughing inside, I'm alive and on fire. And well, she's the only real thing I find in the night, with the flight of my kite, like hands on the right kinds of places where we disappear tomorrow. Are we gonna go for a walk and talk about all the good things? I'm already there, things are happening, which is why I love you so. Love to be in your love.
Because you deserve more It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
Watkins is locally owned and professionally operated turf management company. Like you, we work right here in Newcastle. Our turf programs consist of regularly scheduled fertilizer and weed control applications. Keep your grass healthy, dense, and green. Let's grow together. Watkins Turf Care. Call today, 724-856-6452.
Shavers Automotive, 1119 Butler Avenue in Newcastle, keeps you on the road. Whether it's their towing service that you may need, or exhaust or automotive repairs, they are a full-service repair shop. No job too big or too small for Shavers. Yes, they use quality parts, and they're guys you can trust. Great service, honest people. That's Shavers, a name you can trust. Call them today.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
As you go through your Monday, just something to think about, as the dance report will be out there, complete with total package being at Steel City Bar and Grill. We've had a remarkable run this summer, as we've had excellent entertainment, starting with the Renova Music Festival and following straight through. And I urge you to get out and enjoy some of these things. You know, it's easy to badmouth things and say, well, this isn't so great and this isn't good. But we've been very fortunate in Lawrence County here to have all these things, along with the St. Margaret's Festival and the Fireworks Fest. Just a great deal of entertainment. Before the summer slips away, make sure you get out and just enjoy. Hello, this is NCTV45 The Train Newswatch. We like getting up with you, and we remain with you all day, because we're the station that's available anytime on your time. Yes, NCTV45, award-winning television right here in Lawrence County, and we're happy to bring it to you. And now it's time to get to the accident report and show you what happened over the weekend. Well, Newcastle Fire Department was working on a female who is on a trial in Cascade Park, in Cascade Park. And this situation occurring Friday at 4:30. Unsure if the female was lost or injured, Air Medevac was on standby. Now, they requested a general alarm to Cascade Park, the pavilion area, and a 25-year-old male fell over the hillside. And Shenango Fire Department responded. At 4:29, Medevac 52 responding, and a 64-2 is going to meet him at a safe spot on 422. And then out in Harlansburg, a rollover, 63-year-old male involved with injuries. 1500 was cleared. of Muddy Creek Road and responding to the motor vehicle accident. 1400 Muddy Creek Road is seemed to be the scene of the accident. Chief 1501 requested air stat, and then stat 3, if needed, will have approved 14 minutes. They were checking the weather, as you know, with the wildfires. Patient from Cascade Park was being transported to LZ momentarily, and stat 3 canceled per command. And they went to Grove City, and the on the Muddy Creek Road, and the one in Shenango went to St. Elizabeth's, or in Cascade, excuse me. At Friday, 8 o'clock, 2-car motor vehicle accident at Riardo's Grill. One male requested evaluated. As we move on, you got to be careful out there, folks. Sunday, 1740 New Butler Road at the Quality Inn, Shenango Township. Hot water tank exploded, and caller said see the smoke and flames as they were having issues out there, and approximately 140 people were inside. Per 2401, a fire is out of control, and the fire was extinguished. They were checking for exposure. Everything okay at the hotel. Units were returning to service shortly. All units were cleared. On Sunday, as 709 Friday Hill Road, Wayne Township, cat was stuck in a wall. Okay. And Sunday, 522, motorcycle into the building at Four Bushes in Shenango Township. No information was released. Air Medical was on standby if needed. All units were cleared. So that your accident report for this Monday, July 20th. Be careful out there, folks. We want to have you as a viewer a long time. That was quite an accident report. Yes, folks, it's Fireworks Fest. And Friday, July 18th, downtown Newcastle, fireworks, live music, food trucks, games, and so much more. This sponsored by Pyrotechnics, and there'll be a block party to go with it as just a whole bunch of fun. Make sure you stop down and save that date. July 18th, Fireworks Fest 2026, downtown Newcastle. And here you go, as we get halfway through the summer, the happiest students, the top 20 happiest students at colleges. And I'm proud to say, number one, the University of Notre Dame. Penn State, they're 11. And Villanova 6. Just to give you an idea, a smattering of them here. Alabama, you're number 20. So when it comes to being happy, it's the Irish. During this extreme heat, the last thing you want to do is to be without power. So NCTV45 keeping you informed with the numbers to call and you can see Penn Power right in there, 888-544-4877. Keys during this time where you could have a potential power outage: make sure your cell phone is charged. Make sure you have gas in your car. You might need it to stay cool. Make sure that you have bottled water. And very importantly, make sure that you have those numbers, just in case you might need them during this extreme heat and situation that we're having. NCTV45, always keeping you informed. Hello, friends, and I'm with Nico Frosch. As you could see, a former student of mine, to be exact. But Nico came to the rescue when I needed some work done around the house. And Nico, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I am 31 years old. I was born and raised in Newcastle. I got expelled from school, so I started doing boxing. I was a 2-time Golden Glove state champ after that, and then I did pizza for a little bit, delivering pizza, and then I started my own company doing housework. And for the most part, we started out doing lawn care, and then once you get your foot in the door with the lawns, they want you to do any housework that they need done. So I inherited a house from my grandma, and the windows were falling out the walls, and everything needed done, and I was having a kid. The only thing I could do was model the house myself, because I obviously couldn't afford to pay a commercial company to come in and do it. And my son was going to be born in like 7 months, so I only had like 7 months to do this house. I didn't have time to wait around for a commercial company. And then I just made my house beautiful, and then everyone started asking me to do their houses, and it just one thing led to another, and now I do everything from putting pools in.
Now, Nico has covered such things for me as electric, work around the pools, so that he put the pool and the pool pump together. They've trimmed, they've cut grass, they've tightened boards on my deck. Just all stuff that maybe you can't get to, where you need somebody, an extra hand. Nico's that person. Now, Nico, tell them some of the other things that you have done.
We do plumbing, electrical, roofing, you name it. Our slogan is "They call, we answer."
That is great. Now, if somebody wanted to call you, how would they get a hold of you?
My cell phone, which is 724-944-8240.
And I can tell you, when the phone rings, Nico has always answered and make sure he gets the job done.
Always.
I'm sorry, Nico.
I said always for you, Angela.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yes,
and
sir.
Nico can do those jobs that you need done around your house. So make sure that you give Nico a call, and we're going to go with that number one more time. Could I please?
724-944-8240. These are our business shirts right here.
And there you go. You can look them up on social media. Give them a call. We'll make sure that we post the number as you'll see it scroll across your screen, and give Nico a call. It'll really work out well. For NCTV 45, I'm Angelo Parada. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hello, folks, and NCTV 45, always keeping you informed. We're with Matt Pruitt, Matthew Pruitt, Heating and Cooling. And, we've had that topsy-turvy winter, Matt, and now we got a 90-degree day. We kind of went from January to July, and who knows where we're going. But what should we do to make sure that our heating and cooling systems are working well for the summer and in that tip-top shape? Because once it gets up to 90, it gets up to 90.
Yes. So yes, thanks for having me on. So the big one, the main one as a homeowner that everybody forgets about is the filter. That's one main thing everybody forgets, even me. Make sure that's clean. That's half the battle right there. You want to make sure that if you have a basement, and you have vents in the basement, you want to try to close all those off if you can. Try to force most of that air upstairs since the basement's already naturally going to be colder. So close those basement vents. And the outdoor unit on the air conditioner, on the outdoor coil, you want to make sure that's clean. So it's always a good idea to, if you have a hose nearby, spray the coil down, give it a good wash, get the dust out of there. That's going to help that run a little cooler. And then if you have high and low returns, it's not a bad idea to shut off the lower part of the return if it does have a damper on it. But like I said, just make sure that filter's clean. The cleaner that thing is, the better it's going to run, the longer it's going to last.
There you go. Now, where do you get the filters, or is there
There's a few places. A lot of people nowadays, they like to order them on Amazon. There's Lowe's, there's Walmart, there's T&M. Any hardware store will usually have them. Walmart will have them. Amazon, you can get a 3-pack for a little bit better price. I don't recommend buying the thicker filters that say they stop like smoke, allergies, this, that, and third. If you are going to use those filters, just change them out sooner than you would the other filters, like within a month, because they restrict airflow. They're a lot tighter. So change those out way more frequently if you are going to use the more expensive ones. But I recommend using the cheaper filters and just change them out every 2 or 3 months, so you get a little bit more airflow out of those.
There you go. Now, Matt, if people want to get a hold of you, what would they do to check up on their heating and cooling system?
Yeah.
And keep everything in.
Yeah, so you can call me. You can call me at 724-651-2621. You can find me on Facebook. My number's on there too. Just search me, Matthew Pruitt, Pruitt. I'm on there. On Google, Pruitt Heating and Cooling. And shoot me a call. If you can only text, that's fine too. I accept text messages.
And what we'll do is we'll put your card up. Matt, I thank you for stopping here at NCTV 45. We'll get you
Absolutely.
when it's time to make the change from summer. Hopefully we get some summer coming.
Yep, right. Thanks for having me, man.
Get into the fall. And we'll talk about all kinds of things, humidifiers, heat, and everything as we go through the year. So, Matt, thanks for stopping by. Great to have you along. And that's Matthew Pruitt, Heating and Cooling, 724-651-2621.
Appreciate you.
Thanks again, Matt.
Thank you.
The Hoyt announces its traditional Children's Summer Art Camp. They've been inspiring these children from 3 to 12 years old for more than 40 years, with celebrating the nation's 250th anniversary, that being right around the corner. The Great American Summer Art Camp offers a lot of interesting subjects. Week 1, See the Shining Sea. Campers will create sweeping landscapes inspired by the Hudson River School and the photos of Ansel Adams. Week 2, Home is Where the Art Is. That July 14th through the 17th. Week 3, Patient Paddling, 21st through the 24th. And week 4, We the People, and that the 28th through the 31st. Now, week 5, Red, White, and Blue, that is August 4th through the 7th. And they offer a variety of other type, like ceramics, June 30th to July 3rd, stained glass, July 7th through the 10th. There's so much here. Mosaics, July 14th through the 17th. And it continues on. Make sure that you call them at the Hoyt, 724-652-2882. The space is limited. It is a great, great camp. Your kids will really enjoy it, and give them something to do over the summer. So space is filling up quickly. Make sure you call now and enjoy that art.
Summer is heating up. Cool off with a locally owned Newcastle tradition, Nina's Italian Ice. With 15 flavors to choose from, there is something for everyone. Visit us today at Cascade Park. Open daily from 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. this.
Hello and welcome to the Kelly's Side Door Tavern Sports Report on this Monday, July 20th. Do you believe it's that late in the month? As we get to August and things start to heat up with the dog days of baseball coming right at you. Well, it's the Kelly's Side Door Tavern Sports Report. It's up next for you. Rubens. Many surprises await you at Kelly's. Kelly's, where the kitchen is open for your convenience. Kelly's Side Door Tavern. Give it a try today. The Berg Bar in West Pittsburgh, 1118 11th Street in West Pittsburgh, has many delicacies you have to try. Authentic food. Watch the game. Get some great food. And it's so hard to choose. There are so many great things there, from burgers and wings. Listen to music. Enjoy friends at the Berg Bar. They also cater. The Berg Bar at 1118 11th Street in West Pittsburgh. Call them today. GEM Building Contractors and Developers are on the move for you. Yes, GEM builds communities. Whether it's health, corporate offices, athletic facilities, GEM can design things to your specifications. No job too big or small for GEM. Yes, GEM builds communities. Give them a call today. For all your building needs, it's GEM Building Contractors Developers Incorporated. Shenango Beverage stands out as a premier destination for beer enthusiasts, offering an impressive selection that caters to a variety of tastes and preferences. Who has craft beers? Shenango Beverage. Who has slushies? Shenango Beverage. Who has ready-to-drink cocktails? Shenango Beverage. Who door dashes? Shenango Beverage. 3102 New Butler Road, Newcastle. Call 724-924-2016. Duke's Sports Shop is a family-owned local business since 1976. They are the largest local firearms and Class 3 dealer in the area. Thousands of pistols, revolvers, shotguns, rifles, suppressors, SPRs, and receivers in stock. They buy and sell and trade firearms and Class 3 for hunting, self-defense, tactical, and sports shooting. Duke Sports Shop, located at 2801 New Butler Road, Route 422 East, Newcastle, PA. Well, hello and welcome to the Kelly Side Door Tavern Sports Report. And let's get to the Pittsburgh Pirates as we talk about Major League Baseball. And I got to say, Dad, this one's for you. As the Pirates and the Yankees get together, and let me tell you a little bit of the story. My dad has passed since, but a big Yankees fan, loved the Yankees, never got over the '60 World Series, and me and my son got to go to Pittsburgh when the Pirates and the Yankees played, and the Buccos won, and it just was amazing because he was so upset. We laughed. We enjoyed it. Well, today, the Pirates and the Yankees, 7:05. That's in New York. As always, let's go Bucks. And watch out, Dad. They're going to get you. Now, let's talk about the Cleveland Guardian Angel Indians. As my button's stuck here. There, we'll get it out of the way. Cleveland at home taking on the Twins, and this at 6:40. Let's go Tribe. The LA Dodgers, they're visiting Philly, and this a 7 o'clock start. As we move in, and we told you Pirates Yankees 7:05. Tampa Bay on the road, taking on Toronto. Playoff implications here are huge. 7:07, and then it is Boston and Baltimore. As the Sox try to climb out of the basement, and understand that Baltimore having a time of it trying to stay out of the basement as one tries to climb out and the other one down there. This in Boston, 7:10 start there. The Atlanta Braves, there you go. The Atlanta Braves in action, and they are taking on San Diego. Definitely something to talk about there. That at 7:15. Now, 7:40, it's the New York Mets. They're taking on Milwaukee. And boy, I hope the Mets pull off a miracle here. 7:40 start as we move to the next 7:40 game, which is the Giants. They're taking on Kansas City. And this in Kansas City, so should be interesting as we move to Texas. They're taking on the White Sox. A lot of playoff situations there as the White Sox try to keep that first place. 8:05 start. Let's go Texas. Chicago Cubs taking on Detroit in Chicago, 8:05 start. Gives way to the other team down in Texas, which is Houston. They're taking on Miami, 8:10 start. And then it is Colorado. They're in action against the visiting Washington Nationals 8:40 start. Moves you to the 9 o'clock hour, 9:40. The Oakland A's taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. This game at 9:40, and then Cincinnati takes on, yes, Seattle. And should be an interesting one there. As my button's sort of stuck there, folks. But this game in Seattle, 9:40 start. And the nightcap is on ESPN. Takes the Cardinals, and they're taking on the Angels. This game in LA on ESPN at 10:10. Now that was the Kelly's Side Door Tavern Sports Report. Head over to Kelly's, get some great food, a cold beverage, and by all means enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back. Well, friends, Capodimonte. Yes, at the top of the mountain, you'll find Hilltop Restaurant, where the dishes don't match, but the food matches your appetite. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or any soups available, they have hamburgers and so much more. They also do catering for you, so your next event, try the Hilltop Restaurant. They're open from 7 to 7 on Monday and 7 to 2 Tuesday through Friday.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
The Golden Pickle Sports Bar is one of my absolute favorites. Yes, they have great drinks that will serve everybody. And the wings, out of this world. Great flavors too. Don't forget the Cuban and my personal all-time favorite, the spicy pepperoni flatbread. Yes, it's the Golden Pickle, located inside Shenango Commons. Make sure you stop by.
Steel City Sports Bar and Grill, a great place to watch the game with plenty of TVs. Steel City Bar and Grill offers good food, a friendly atmosphere, live music, and of course, ice-cold beer. Stop by and check them out at 3108 New Butler Road, Newcastle, PA. Steel City Sports Bar and Grill.
Yes, folks, it is true. The House passed the Sunshine Protection Act, and it will be time to lock the clock. So now it goes on to the Senate and then is up for signing. So it'll be great not changing the time every 6 months or so. Can't wait to see that happen. NCTV45, keeping you informed. This announcement, and the Pennsylvania Gaming Commission reported that the Commonwealth various gaming agencies combined revenue proceeds from slot machine, table games, etc. topped 7 billion, with a B, 7 billion, which is an all-time high for the fiscal year. So gambling revenues up in Pennsylvania. Wow. This in from State Representative Aaron Bernstein. He announced today a $1.5 million redevelopment assessment capital program grant that has been awarded to support the redevelopment of the former metals facility in Elwood City. The funding will help American Metal Recycling, Irongate Industries, and complete crucial improvements needed to restore the facility to operation. Planned renovations include repairing and modernization, existing infrastructure, rebuilding the blast furnace, installing some semi-robotic refining systems, upgrading equipment, and improving site utilities to enhance safety, efficiency, and long-term competitiveness. That just sounds great. One of the operational facilities will reclaim nickel, chromium, and iron while positioning the plant to expand into lithium, and cobalt recycling to meet growing industrial demands. That from Aaron, and wow, some great news there in our area. And here's a little fact for you. Did you ever wonder who was the first president to ride in a car? The first presidential automotive milestone belongs to William McKinley. During his presidency, McKinley became the first president to ride in an automobile, briefly in a steam-powered vehicle in an 1899, at a time when autos were still rare, and there was a lot of curiosities. This wasn't an official presidential vehicle, however. It was more of a demo. The car was driven by its inventor, F.O. Stanley, and reflected the novelty of technology that was beginning to attract public attention. Later in his life, McKinley was known to take at least 2 other rides in cars. NCTV45, keeping you informed. Yes, it's time we talk about this every year. In the spirit of America 250 festivities, the Wilmington Garden Club hosted New Wilmington's Blossom Red, White, and Blue contest. Yes, canopies, patriotic blooms, and victory vegetable gardens. Live, this was in New Wilmington and provided cash prizes for every category. Extensive red, white, and blue plantings and incorporations of the flag, banners, themes, attendance, and effects. Mulching were for patriotic blooms. Judges judged the layout. This was on Monday, July 6th. 3 judges viewed the contest. Cindy Lyons, Garden Club President, Sandy Bumgardner, Lawrence County Master Gardener, and Rob McHale, National Sales Manager for Mitchell's, a wholesale horticulture distributor. Each garden was unique and reflected the gardener's interests and creativity. And hats off to the New Wilmington Garden Club, which was founded in 1835. So a great job done by all. And NCTV45, always keeping you informed. And it's time to welcome a new person to the castle. Yes, Holy Spirit Parish welcomes John Ferguson. He has arrived and is getting settled in. Father will be officially welcomed by the staff tomorrow at the staff retreat. Keep your eye out for him at various masses this weekend. Father John, welcome to Holy Spirit Parish, Lawrence County, and Newcastle. And folks, here's a shout out as a little bit of congratulations to NCTV45, but a lot of congratulations to you also. You know, we have times that are very different than we've had in the past. Just the environment in and around the world. Well, I was very happy, and one of the things I have to say that was been outstanding is the fact that in Lawrence County in the last months we've celebrated some great musical talent. From those folks that sang at the Eintracht to the concerts at Steel City, the Riverwalk, Pearson out in New Wilmington, Buell Park. There's so many. It's just, I don't want to be remiss and leave anybody out, but it's been fantastic. If you've missed any one of these concerts, you still have time to get to them. It is absolutely phenomenal, and it's been totally enjoyable. The talent that has been out there that, well, quite frankly, I've enjoyed for the last month. So I urge you, as you get into this second part of the summer, try and make it to some of these concerts. You'll really appreciate it, and you'll be glad you did. Thank God, and really congratulations to all those people that have worked diligently in arranging the concerts that have taken place thus far this summer. Yes, and how about this? Congratulations going out to Senator McCormick, and I don't want to be remiss in mentioning Senator Fetterman. Pennsylvania wins Best Show in Town at the Great American State Fair. Pennsylvania was recognized as one of the top state pavilions at the American 250 celebration. Best shows honored during the closing ceremony on the National Mall. And you know, hats off to Senator Fetterman, and I'm missing a picture right now as him and Senator McCormick got together and put together the display because our illustrious governor did not care enough about the country, and honors were given. Folks, I ask you to remember that as you go through and track into your time to vote and time to think about these things. This is truly something that should be remembered as because of some great cooperation between Senator Fetterman and Senator McCormick. Great things happen. I'm incredibly proud of Pennsylvania to show and make the Commonwealth the spotlight. And that was a quote by Senator Fetterman. Good job, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Sunday, out at Pearson Park, it's the Dante D. Thomas Swing Band. You know, I like all kind of music. This is going to be great. Make sure you get out there and check it out. It's Dante D. Thomas Swing Band out there at Pearson Park